Yeah, let's just get going real quick. Let's just figure out everything that's going on. All right. What's happening, party people? Is the game too loud? How are the volume levels? I haven't touched anything in like a week, and I have not looked back at any of the VODs yet, at any of the recordings. For all I know, I could have been like completely like silent through all this. I don't know. Maybe you could be a tiny bit louder? Alright. Well, let's see if I can just gently... Best I can do... Not by much? Okay. Best I can do is turn up the gain on the mic itself a little bit. I'm currently at, like, 0 changes on OBS. Like, the only thing I can do on OBS is make myself quieter. But, alright. What was going on? We lost a lot of progress. It would help if I was tabbed in. Hey, Mew, what's going on? We lost a lot of project last time. Where are we now? We got caught up. We did the Applewoods. Oh. Okay, Monster House... That's right. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon exists alongside human society. Do Pokemon just go missing? That's... So, I've thought about this because, like when they're captured, oh my god. I was thinking the other way around, like a Pokemon liberation movement that like steal Pokeballs and release them. Going to Forge in the Woods. He says she goes missing. Exactly. So, I'm currently playing through a... PETA's interest has grown. PETA will remember this. I'm playing through a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon TTRPG with some friends. And we're playing Gen 6 Pokemon in the Hoenn region. In like... Yes, so there's a Pokemon TTRPG where you can just like play as a trainer. There's like battle systems and moves, and every Pokemon up until Gen 8, I think, has been translated into the system, and it's unfortunately not gonna go any further because the main developer has passed away. So like to like solidify their work and what they've done, they're like, this is the finished product up to Gen 8. So it's unofficial, I should say. It's like not an officially licensed Pokemon TTRPG. This was a fan-made project, but the main book is like you play as a trainer. Here are the movesets. Here's, you know, there's the type advantage chart, and there is a supplement book for Mystery Dungeon. It changes some of the tags on the player sheet. Like, instead of loyalty for your Pokemon, it's like intellect or something. Because it's not about, you know, how loyal is your Pokemon, it's how smart are you as a Pokemon. So there's little logic, that's what it's called, loyalty to logic. And it's a supplement book where you play as a Pokemon. And the dungeon system is made up of, I think there's like 36 different tiles, but we play it in Tabletop Simulator, and he just has like this bag. So like as we're playing, he'll grab a random tile out of a bag, and he has like, I think 10 of each like tile in there, so we can get like a long hallway or something very similar to what's in here. But what I think is interesting is that, like, we washed up I think we washed up at the beach south of Petalburg. Like there's a beach in Gen 3. You travel north. You eventually get to not Wally. Wally is Watson? Like the electric gym leader, keep heading south, and you eventually there's like a beach that you go to after the gym on that island. God, it's been so long since I've looked at Gen 3. I really love the Hoenn games, but my god, I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we got washed up as Gen 6 Pokemon. And we joined a... Yo, what's going on, dude? We joined a Pokemon, like, adventuring league, the guild. I think it was a Salamence guild is who we joined up with. And the idea is that, like, there's just an entire other, like, hidden economy to, like, the Pokemon world. Like, between all of the routes on the Hoenn map, there's, like, other routes and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, no, these are the Pokemon paths. This is, like, this is the map as the humans see it, you know, with the paths that they've paved and stuff. And here is, like, the map as Pokemon see it, because Pokemon can, you know, move through the woods easier, so it's like they sort of have their own paths and stuff, and it's really fascinating, the idea of, like, these two layered economies of, like, you know, there's the humans and what the humans perceive, and then there's the Pokemon and what the Pokemon perceive. It's a lot of fun. I would highly recommend looking it up. And you can get all of the, like, tabletop stuff on for Tabletop Sim. I think it's in the workshop. The Steam Workshop, I think, has a full set of, like, everything you would need to run the game. It's a lot of fun. I'd recommend it. I don't want to go to the Monster House in the Applewoods. Tabletop Sim. So Tabletop Sim is it's a game on Steam, tabletop simulator. I'd recommend looking at it. It's I think it's like $20. Yeah, like it. Huge recommend. Oh, absolutely. It's it's like, yeah. Could just turn the request off. I could, and then I could go do these other missions. Don't have people to play with. You have me. I'm sure we could get a group together for something. $8? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. But Mew, I'm sure we could get some people together to run something online. I would be down. I'm really fatigued, and Vinyl can attest to this. I'm really fatigued from running games right now. But I wouldn't mind, like, sitting in or being a part of some online game, you know. The GM for this TTRPG game that this Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game I've been playing, Patches is the GM. So if Patches is ever in here, you know, we could talk about, like, running something. I don't know. That's probably a discussion for the Discord, but I think I'm gonna turn this request off, and then I'll go do the other stuff in the Apple Woods. It's gonna feel really satisfying once I'm over-leveled. I can come back to that and then just annihilate. Well, you gotta start somewhere. You can't just you gotta start at some point. That's what Google is for. When I'm DMing and a player says, I cast this spell, that's another tab open immediately. Just, all right, what does that do? What does that do? Am I rolling? Are they rolling? What's going on? Well, you don't have to do voices to be a good DM. Yeah, you don't need to do voices. Vinyl is another Scottish. I can't even do an accent. I thought you were Canadian. What happened? Remember, everyone who's at a TTRPG is there to have fun with friends. Oh, for sure. Apparently have a Canadian accent. See, and that's like, you probably don't hear it because you are Canadian, but I've heard some boots, and I've heard some A's out of you. Also, yeah. So, I mean, a boot. That's mostly normal to me. Okay, so for people who you need to is the ability to improv. Yes, 100%. You need to be able to improv. Okay. Back it up a little bit because I think this is funny. For people watching this who didn't see the post on Twitter, at the time of recording, yesterday was the Kris Kringle. Yesterday was Crimbus, and I'm at my partner's parents' place, and we're opening up gifts, and I get a little wooden, like, you hang it on like a door handle. It's a little wooden placard thing that says, like, send snacks, gaming in progress. And the dude next to me, it's a stainless steel 9mm. I cannot make this shit up. I get a little wooden gaming plaque that feels like a dunk on me, if I'm being honest. Like, it feels like it's so like not like the kind of stuff gamers want. But then, like, the dude next to me, literally, it's just like, hey, I forgot to wrap this here. Dude got a gun. The dude sitting next to me got a gun. Depends on the gamer. Oh, for sure. I almost got... Yeah, but you're from the South, okay? I think a Glock and a white elephant, no! You should have gotten... Imagine if you'd gotten both, Risen. The US is another planet. Oh, it's awful. It's awful. Risen, imagine if you'd gotten both. Imagine if you had, like just as a stocking stuffer, just tons of, like, those little sampler bottles, and, like, in the foot of the stocking is a handgun. Wasn't even Hello Kitty custom. It was not. It was stainless steel with a, this, like, marbled blue handle. Oh my god. It felt like a bit. It truly just felt like a, like, this is an SNL bit. I was looking for cameras. Oh, man. I wish I had taken a picture. Smile, exactly. Oh my god. Okay, there's nothing in the savings. Let's actually play the game. Guns are fantasies. That's so illegal here. I would be curious. So we left a bit after that. We had other places to go for the holiday. But I would be so curious if it was just like if there was also just like paperwork. You know, just to be like, I bought it, but, you know, for you to be able to own it, here's just some paperwork. I'd actually die inside. If I had to defend myself with one of the most advanced weapons, one of the most advanced weapons humanity. What are you talking about? That would be incredible. That would be incredible. Okay, what's our inventory look like? I feel like we need to... That's it? Okay. Store... I sent that tweet to my friend from Ohio and said, I don't think I'm ever gonna attend an Xmas in the States because that's... It's a lot. It's not for everyone, and I hate it too. Don't go to Ohio. Never truly return. Ohio core. I don't get this. First, okay, one thing at a time. Mew, afraid of Santa? I mean, the man, the immortal entity that sneaks into houses every year. I understand where like a fear could come from, and especially there's like, and there's also like a lot of Santa like horror movies every now and then. I don't understand the Ohio meme. I know that's like some Zoomer shit, and I generally like steer clear of that stuff, but like there's like a new list, and it's the same list every time of like these are the current like slang words or slang, like, you know, kind of meme culture slang. Ohio's a hellhole that Ohioans will tell you about. I woke up for a few minutes, scrolled Twitter, fell asleep after being jump scared by a Santa. Oh yeah, that would cause nightmares. Oh, okay, it's sent to Brazil, but now it's Ohio. I mean, I'm a big fan of Brent Daniel, the streamer YouTuber, and he lives in Iowa, so like that's the hellhole I think of when I think of Midwest hellholes. Is I think of Iowa. We'll take. I think we're gonna need. We have an apple. Wristband. Look up Ohio Waffle House. See how many results you get. Grab one Oron berry. We're gonna go to the woods where I think there are a lot of poison types. We'll take a Peccaberry just in case. Sent it to you. I will look after the stream. We've been sitting here. How long? It's been like 20 minutes, and I haven't done anything yet. Want to actually accomplish something. Clean seed. That's fine. Electivire's getting crazy with it. Oh shit, I need a Reviver seed, I think. Yeah. This isn't just... Falling nightmares were awful, I wanted to cry. Fuck Santa. Need food, but I don't want to walk outside to the... Outside to the house? Alright. Feel like you're holed up in a bunker somewhere, some kind of prepper bunker. No Reviver seeds. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Oh no, I don't want to go anywhere. I have a couple gummies. Order. Orange gummy. Give. Chat. Drink. Rip. Is it like a loft area? Hooray! Order. Grass, give to human. Out of the grass gummy. Shake. Shake. Shake Sonora. Work your body fine. Like the mixing animation? Me too. No, Spinda's great. Like, I think everybody except Mr. Mime in here is really, like, it's really cute, well done, like, animations and stuff. Like, just the sort of idle animations for a lot of them. Look at Heracross. Heracross is getting it. Hi, Heracross. I can send pics in a bit. It's nice for a giant woodworking room we moved into. See more posters or something on the wall. Heracross doing Heracross fit. Okay, Applewoods. So the thing is, I know we're trying to, like, do really well. I get the feeling they won't let us fail enough to not go on the expedition, maybe? But also, there's a non-0% chance that if we just keep dying and failing, we're just not going to be able to do anything, which would suck. Come on, fucking get his ass. Thank you. BRB, all good. Okay, so we don't have a Reviver Seed. Yo, awesome. Let's just go. Sometimes it is lure. It's good music. It really is, like, the two things. I don't think I know your fave Pokemon. Gorgeist. That's what I am in your streams. You've got, like, all the little Pokemon down at the bottom. Gorgeist is my favorite. Yeah, and in the Pokemon TTRPG, I'm playing a Pumpkaboo. And then later I figured out that you only evolve Pumpkaboo into Gorgeist via trading. So I don't think I'm ever gonna get to evolve in that game. It's fine. But yeah, no, I fucking hate Chimchar. Chimchar is the worst starter to ever grace Pokemon. It's just the one that I got from the like Rillaboom, but not Grookey. Taburilla. Like, not a monkey person. See, I even like Grookey, because, like, I think Grookey is just cuter. I was not really blown away by the Gen 4 starters. I'm gonna be real. Seeing the Gen 4 starters is kind of what, like, threw me off of Pokemon for, like, 2 generations. I saw the Gen 4 starters. I saw some of, like, the other... I didn't touch anything. Oh, no. Oh, God. Kill it. No! Kill it. Oh, he's I was about to say, it's like, what is chat doing? Wait. Alright. Buddy? Okay. Yeah, no, I really don't care for the Gen 4 starters. And, like, Turtwig and Piplup have grown on me. They're fine. Like, we've had some better, we've had some worse starters since then. But when the first 3 generations, I think, really knock it out for every starter, Gen 4 was a huge letdown. And Gen 4 is sort of where you can start seeing a shift in art style. Because, like, Gen 1 and Gen 2, I think all of the like watercolor works were all done by the same guy. Like those really famous like watercolor um little like paintings of the Pokemon. I think the first two generations were done by the same guy. Gen 3 I think was just really solid all around for designs, so like that is really good to like stand on its own. Yeah, Gen 4 had an art style split and it changed Oh really? That's when they added the physical to special split? Interesting. But the art style change for Gen 4 really threw me off. I was not a fan. But yeah, and then Gen 5 was like, oh, it's a completely new Pokedex. That also kind of threw me off. I eventually came back for Gen 6, and I'm really glad I did. I fucking love Gen 6. Made the series, but broke. Made the series, but broke Alakazam. Poor guy lost the punches. Rip. Oh, we are fucking flying. Hell yeah. Ice Fire Anthem. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the first three gens. I finally gave Gen 4 a chance with the remakes, Pokemon BDSP. I mean, I think it's Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Flamethrower. I don't know. I hardly ever use. I usually catch an Abra when I can, but I don't think I ever use it beyond a Kadabra. I just find other Pokemon I'd rather use. Oh yeah, no, I always forget that it's BDSP, and I usually call it Pokemon BDSM. I really cannot be bothered. But, my point's around here somewhere. Chimchar. I hate Chimchar. I don't think I had a point beyond that. Wow, Splash. Yeah, I don't think I had a point beyond, Chimchar's just my least favorite starter. There's some other ones that also aren't great, but Chimchar just, like... I guess Infernape isn't that bad. I like the Sun Wukong aesthetic, but... not for me. And I never choose fire... Well, I almost never choose fire starters anyway, except for Scarvi, because ghost typing, so... Gen 2 added held items, yep. Gen 3 added abilities. 5 added hidden abilities. Okay. I just know that 3 added, like, double battles. 5, I think, had rotation battles. Is that right? There's, like, bits to most of the games, you know? 6 had inverse battles. Mechanic everyone hated. Yeah, look, Gen 6 had Mega Evolutions, which is the best gimmick they've ever come up with, and then they killed it. So... There's rotations that suck. Rotations do suck. Especially because, like, you're reliant almost entirely on RNG. So for hardcore Nuzlocke, fuck that. Combi. I want Combi to come be my friend. To come be my friend. And it's a girl Combi. Rotation was Gen 5? Okay. Give me Vespiquen. Aww. Regigigas. could stay in the bag and overcome its slow start and just destroy. Rotation sucks, so why would you play it? Exactly. Okay, Paris picked up money. Paris picked up a yellow gummy. So what you're saying is kill Paris. Kill Paris. Yeah. Cool. And I got the yellow gummy. Okay. No. What about down here? God. I can't wait to go back and replay. Like, I still want to do, like, I played through Gen 9 on stream. I do want to go back through and play through them all in, like, reverse order. You know, like, up next, I'll play through, you know, Gen 8 on stream, which I never finished Gen 8. I never finished Gen 8 or Gen 7, now that I think about it. I did not like Sun and Moon. And Sword and Shield were fine. You know, I think if Sword and Shield had been what Gen 9 ended up being, it would have been much better received. You know, if it was truly more open world and all that stuff, but X and Y is my shit. Oh, hell yeah. X and Y is so good. I'm super pissed at the Gear project, if people remember that. Does anybody here remember Project Gear from Game Freak? Weedle wants to join your team. Yes. Yes, we will nickname the Weedle. There we go. Weedle. Weedle evolves into... Who up playing with a Weedle? Who up playing with a worm? It's Wormy. Not to be confused with Wormadon. It's Wormy. Is the name Wormy okay? Regardless. Wormy has joined the Ethos. Oh yeah, and I'm dying. Thanks, Wormy. So for people who don't know what the Project Gear initiative was, essentially, Game Freak took a year, and instead of focusing on another Pokemon game, they wanted to create a new IP. They wanted to make Lightning Strike twice. Yo, Dragon, what's going on? I'm always so happy when you're able to catch the streams. Yeah, Gloom. So yeah, Project Gear was an initiative set up by Game Freak, who wanted to make Lightning Strike twice. Spent today relaxing, also playing Pokemon. Hell yeah. Pokemon, especially like the spin-off games, I have found to be super good for my mental health. This is just super relaxing. Except for the parts where everything is awful and I hate it. But, you know, that's usually my own fault. Or it's just really bad luck. So yeah, Game Freak wanted to make Lightning Strike twice, and they wanted to instantly make a franchise. It's all in a fun way, that's fair. They wanted to make a franchise that was instantly as popular or more popular than Pokemon. The most successful franchise, the most successful anything ever. They wanted to instantly make a new IP that would be rivaling or better than Pokemon in terms of sale and like recognition or recognizability. No, recognition's probably the right word. So they came up with they spent 1 year making like 3 or 4 new games instead of working on a second iteration of the Kalos region, Gen 6. Up until that point, we had gotten, either a third iteration like Crystal, Emerald, or Platinum, or for Gen 5, we had Black 2 and White 2. And then obviously, their other team was working on the Gen 3 remakes. We got Oros, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. But instead of a Pokemon X2, Pokemon Y2, or a Pokemon Z, we instead got a handful of games nobody cared about. They were mediocre. Some of the game designers are still, they'll still kind of say, "Oh, please just try this one out." Like, there was one, like, side-scrolling game where you played as an elephant. And some of them are like... Excuse me. Some of them are like, "We're still really proud of this one. Please give this one a chance." There's no way to really play it now, thanks to Nintendo and their, terrible game preservation. All good. Gaming hasn't put love and care into Pokemon since Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I think people still care. I think it's a double-edged sword because when you bring in new blood, when you bring in people who care, you're also going to get a change in the system. Like, the director there said he wanted to put in more. But you're gonna get a change in sort of vibe, aesthetic, whatever you want to call it. And then you're gonna get people who are mad about that. Because it's not like old Pokemon. "Oh, I remember Gen 1. I'm a Gen 1er. That's the only good generation of Pokemon." Shut the fuck up. Pokemon didn't die after Gen 3. Pokemon didn't die after Gen 5. Gen 5 was super popular. But, literally Game Freak thinks people don't care enough to play post-game. Because everyone is playing games on their phones in Japan. That's fair. I mean... the post game for second gen was literally like, that's why there's no Frontier in Oros. I believe that. I still really like Oros. I think like 98% of the character designs in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is an absolute glow up compared to like original Gen 3. Original Gen 3 is one of my favorites, but it's not like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire did a lot of those character designs justice, like, super good. Yeah. Would disagree with that statement. I think there's definitive love and care evident in the games, but the crunch to get Pokemon out on time, as well as their outdated game development skills, if you consider the old guard still in charge and their experiences mainly in handheld development, and now they're doing console games, they were never given time enough to develop those skills, and there's some stubbornness and old-fashioned ideas into the higher-ups. I believe that. I think... Do I fight this guy? Do I talk to you? God, I hate this. Four-frame windmill? Now that their other games are really good, but they don't have the budget to support... Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. For Project Gear, they put out, 3 or 4 games in the span. So instead of, within their development cycle, where they would normally make 1 game and then ship it, they made 4 games. One team made 4 games in that same time, trying to make something that would be as popular as Pokemon, which is hubris. Let's be real. Pokemon is insane lightning in a bottle. The one time they outsourced a main title turned out to be BDSP, and BDSP was good. I really liked it. I liked it. There are plenty of newer staff enthusiastic about Pokemon. I guess if you want. Reviews on a glass ceiling on a website in Japan has reflected technological management issues within the company. Look, I don't... The remakes don't... was fine, but not as good as it could have been. Miss Gen 4 meta. But that was just so stupid. I think that... Okay, for real, though. For real, though. The remakes don't destroy the originals. You know... There are some things that... no, I have one other mission to do here, I think. No, there are some bits of the remakes that are better, some that are worse. But, like, anybody who has issues with, you know, the new Pokemon, you can still go back and play the old ones. Being pushed and crunched to meet a ridiculous release date schedule. I don't think it's fair to say that devs don't care they suck, because it's solely an assumption based on people that are being treated unfairly by their employers. Now, I'd like to be clear. I never said that the devs don't care. I'm saying that they took the this is something they actually did. They took the development cycle where they would have made Pokemon like Z, and they tried making something else. They tried making 4 something else's. And I'll just kind of always be upset about that, because I really like Gen 6, and I wish we would have gotten a second Kalos game. Here's to a Pokemon Z as the Gen 6 remake. People don't want to support no releases for whatever reason, that's obviously fine. Still have a mission in the dungeon reminds you? Oh, cool. Belly's empty. Eat the apple. Really unnecessary. Really unnecessary. Unfair to blame crunched employees when it's clearly a leadership issue. Yeah, I agree with that. And that's usually the, You found Paris. Do you want to use your badge to rescue Paris? Yes. It's usually like a rock and a hard place thing, because it's not just like Japanese companies or specifically like Game Freak that you see the sentiment from. But there's always going to be higher-ups or producers or even like publishers pushing on the development team, you know, because those are 2 different companies. Publishers push on developers to get games out after like a certain point, so that's where you get awful crunch culture. And, you know, when a game is shipped that is unfinished, we'll just take Cyberpunk as an example. I know that's not the most recent one, but we'll just take Cyberpunk as an example. When you push a game out that unfinished, people point to the development team saying they shipped a bad game. No, the producers did. The producers shipped the bad game. It's not the developer's fault. You know? It's not the employees. It's more recent. It is, yeah. And I know there are more recent examples. I guess, you know, Scarvi is another good example. You know, people were mad, you know, all of the bugs and stuff. Well, that's Nintendo pushing on Game Freak to get Pokemon out in time for the holidays. So people blamed, you know, people blamed Game Freak for bad game. Blamed Nintendo for bad release window. Talk about kids with short attention spans. Newer games seem to have a bit more of a compromise with post-game. There really hasn't been anything extensive since Gen 5, which Gen 5 had a huge amount of post-game content. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I heard about that. And whenever things get pushed back, you usually end up seeing the merch that's already going to be coming out anyway. My favorite is when Lego sets spoil movies. You have like the new Marvel whatever coming out, and it gets pushed back like a month, but the Lego set was already approved. So the Lego set comes out anyway. And it's like, oh, look, here's a Lego set of the big final battle. And it's like 3 characters included who haven't even been announced as like FNAF spoil stuff's to merch by accident. God. It's awesome. Would you like to leave the dungeon now? Yes. Do you really want to leave? Yes. There is a setting to walk faster. I can hold a button and run faster, but light screen. Okay, what does light screen do in this game? 60 points. 130 points. See, if you go into options, there's a speed option. That's default and fast. Yeah, but what if fast is too fast? What if I get a stummy ache? You can put it back. I'll see. Hi, Chimiko. What's going on? Everyone hold up. Before we begin our dinner tonight. Hold up, let him cook. You absolutely sure you want to leave the dungeon? No. I wish to make an announcement. I'm going to a farm upstate. No ridiculous amount about this game. It's just that there are a few things that aren't communicated to you. I believe that. These games usually aren't. Like, there's usually... Unless you're, like... Spyro... Also, hey, Blaze. Unless it's, like... Like, in Spyro 2 and 3, you would have, like, Hunter... you would talk to Hunter, and he'd be like, do you want to change the, like, camera options? Unless you have something like that, it's really hard to communicate the options menu to children. You prevent us from eating what's in front of us. This is an outrage. That is very, like, formal dialogue. Like, for a Doug trio. You prevent us from eating what's in front of us. This is an outrage. Eek, this is so unfair. I feel faint from hunger. Boo. Boo! Boo! Kill him! Order. Diglett does not. Doug Trio pays his taxes. Diglett does not. I must have order. I'm sure the selection of the expedition team has been on everyone's mind. Our guildmaster has apparently made his final decisions. Alright, let's see. Let's see, gang. By golly, is finally settled. Is there such a deep voice? Absolutely. The members will be announced at tomorrow's morning briefing. It's something to look forward to. Now, sorry to have kept you waiting. Without further ado, on your marks. Let's eat! Man, fuck those guys. I see them at the end there. And I just noticed that, like, Wigglytuff sits separate from everybody else and he just dances with his apple. He just dances with his big dumb apple. I'm feeling sort of nervous. Yes, I know Chatot said we shouldn't get our hopes up. After all, we didn't bring back any of those perfect apples that Wigglytuff loves so much. We have stinky fart guys at the table. Yeah. So is this an explore prison or something? I mean, maybe. We're in the doghouse. But after that, we did work really hard, didn't we? We've done the best we could, even if we don't get picked. I don't regret a thing. I'll just take all of my frustration out on everybody else at school. I'm getting drowsy. Let's get some sleep. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's announcement. Good night. Chimchar's just like, wait, what was that about the other kids at school? Riolu? Chat? Chat, what was that about the other kids at school? Chat? No regrets. Right, but if we're not chosen for the expedition party, Chat will be crushed. Chat is trying so hard. I hope Chat gets to go to the go on the exploration. I can read. If we both get chosen for the expedition, that special ability I have may be useful then. Come to think of it, I haven't had any of those dizzy spells recently. Maybe because I stopped drinking. I think it's a useful ability, being able to process alcohol. But not being able to see those visions when I want to is frustrating. Thinking about everything too much will keep me from sleeping. I'd better get to sleep too. Good night, Chat. I hope you get chosen tomorrow. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Okay, I don't know who this is. There it is, another time gear. Oh, is this the Grovile guy? Oh god, it's been so long. What voice did we give Grovile? This is the second one. 3 more time gears remain. I must have them. Time McGear. Up and at 'em. It's morning. Good morning, human. Would you like to save your adventure? Sure. Just noticed human. Yeah, ordering pizza, too lazy to cook. Now, we shall announce the expedition members at this time. Guildmaster, the memo, please. Chatot accepted the memo, bearing the names of the expedition members from Wigglytuff. The chosen members are written on this memo. Swiss Chalet. Ooh. I had food. I don't know what Swiss Chalet. Rotisserie chicken. Yeah. I had smoked turkey. My dad made this like smoked turkey. It was basically like a Thanksgiving dinner, you know. I don't know. I've heard all sorts of different things people do for the holidays, but nuts and pizza, hell yeah. I just stared into my fridge and freezer for like 5 minutes, internally debating whether to make hamburgers. I had pork and ham and chicken. Nut. Look, I do just want. No, no, no. Why has the nut button been added? No. And my cat gets leftover chicken. Hell yeah. I would just like to say, and for people watching the VOD, this also goes for you, even though this is going to be going up well beyond the holidays, but just all year round, regardless of what you celebrate, regardless of your beliefs, you know, I hope everybody's having a great end of the year. I hope 2024 is, you know, much better to you. Even if you had like a good 2023, I hope 2024 is better for you. I hope things only get better for everybody in chat, for everybody out there. You know, the world is just so full of like so much shit and hate right now that it's not that I want to like block it out, but I do just want to, you know, I do just want to let people know that I'm thinking about you. I care. And yeah, let's see if we get chosen for the expedition team. Support if your name is called. These 3 fuckheads. Oh, it's finally happening. My heart's a pounding by golly. Without further ado, I will announce those who have been chosen. Our first member. I'm dying. Oh God. I inhaled and immediately, like a bullet, saliva right down into my fucking lungs. Our first member, Loudred. Yeah, I did it. All right, if they let Loudred go, there's no way we're making it. In front of a live studio audience, Chatot dies. Wait, Craven Crove? Says you. Big talker, yup. Is he saying that he wasn't even nervous? Next up is Corfish. Oh yeah, we haven't even talked to Corfish before. If they're picking team members that we haven't even interacted with that much, we're not going. This ain't it, Chief. I got picked. Hey. Oh, that's a relief. Next is... Oh, what's this? Well, this is a surprise. Nobody else is going. That's it. Oh, next... well, this is a surprise. It's fucking Bidoof. What do you mean it's fucking What do you mean a surprise? Go fuck yourself, Chatot. Really? Really and truly? Dumbledore said calmly. Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Chatot is so right. God damn. I don't know. He's sitting there like reading it. He's sitting there. He's got like a little note. Just like, Wigglytuff, are you fucking sure? Hang on. He's just like. Wigglytuff, I think you spelled Skuntank's name wrong. What do you mean it's fucking Bidoof? Golly, me. I'm going on the expedition? No. April Fool's, dipshit. Is anything the matter, Bidoof? Come on, step forward. I'm gonna throw it up. I sure want to step up, I truly do, but I'm feeling a mite overwhelmed here. My legs aren't moving. So be it. We'll just, I don't know, leave you here and move on. We'll ignore, exactly. I'm having a real, genuine medical emergency. Anyway. Exactly. Next we have Sunflora and Chinaco. Oh, us too? Eek, oh my gosh. This is mighty big for an expedition team. That's like 5 people so far? Yes, now we have the expedition party members. Okay. No, I'm cool with that. We don't go. The, Team Asshole doesn't go. Team Skull. The original Team Skull, yeah. We don't go, they don't go. I'm okay with that. Ja, looks like those losers are out. Team Asshole, hell yeah. Exactly. We're the ethos, they're the assholes.
Serves them right.
Whoa, they had it coming. He had it coming. If you would have been there. Now they go, they aren't guild members, they don't need to be listed. Look, technically speaking, officer, this is public property. I could go wherever I want, officer. Where does it say on the sign? So that's it for the expedition team members. What's this? There's something scribbled in the margin of the memo. The guild master's writing is such a messy scrawl. This is so hard to decipher. If I say that aloud, the they're poke contractors. If I say that aloud, the consequences wouldn't be pretty. Best to keep a stiff upper beak and swallow those words. It appears there are more expedition members. And the others are... No fucking way. Oh my god. It would have been, instead of like this big scroll full of names, a post-it note with the 2 people who aren't going. Picked last again. Everyone, exactly. A post-it note with the 2 people who aren't going would have been quicker than a huge scroll full of people who are. Although I guess like Wigglytuff and Chatot aren't going, I guess. But I mean, I wouldn't have expected, since they kind of run things here, I wouldn't have expected them to go anyway. How dare you fail and get an apple? The others are Diglett, Dugtrio, and Krogunk. Oh, and Chat and Human. We fucking did it. We fucking did it. We fucking did it. God. Oh, and Chat and Human. I fell for it. I got jebaited. I got jebaited so hard. And that is all. Okay. I have a new problem. Since everybody's going, it doesn't feel as special. You know what I mean? You know, this is supposed to be like, the elite are going. The best that we have to offer are going. This feels like a participation ribbon at the end of, like, summer camp. So now I don't feel special at all. I feel like everybody else. You can't put me on the same level as, like, Diglett and, I'm trying to think of another Pokemon in this group that I don't like. You can't put me on the same level as Diglett and Zubat. That's just all. Wait a second. What? How dare everyone have equal opportunity and there's no elite inner ring that you would have been excluded from? Goddamn kids these days can't feel content with losing. Gotta have a participation prize. Of course you can. Chimako doesn't even have feet. You're right. How is Chimako here? What did if we're looking up at the taint? If we're underground, if we're in Diglett's little like foot fetish hole, staring up at some gooch, what are we examining for Chimako? Not sure if the nubs on Chimako's body are feet or not. I know it definitely has like little arms off to the side. Choose to believe those are vestigial limbs. These don't do anything. What? 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 He just like wanders off into a room. What? What? Since Chingling has working feet and also arms. You're right. Chimako has evolved beyond. Guildmaster, this list seems to include every member of the guild. Yup. That's right. Well, then it seems that the whole selection process was meaningless. Moreover, if we were to all go, we would be leaving the guild empty. Are you sure you would be alright to leave with no one to look after the guild? It'll be fine. We'll lock up properly. Guildmaster, I also have some misgivings. Do you think, perhaps, we may have too many members for an expedition? When a friend asks something like that, I have to wonder why. Everyone on the rescue board can... Hey, I know I know your brother is missing. I know you're worried sick and that the first 48 hours are the most important. But we're going on a picnic. I mean, first of all, why does everyone have to go? What's the point in having everyone participate? Huh? Of course there's a point. That is, if everyone went, it would be more fun. What? We'll be noisy and excited and having fun. I started thinking about it, and it made me so excited I couldn't sleep. What? So that's how it is, everyone. We're all going on the expedition, and it will be fun, fun, fun. Let's all do our best. Hooray.
Well, it's settled. Fine, let me explain the schedule. Right after this, I will hold a briefing on the expedition.
Like, I know your child is missing in this den of extreme, huh? Treasure? Monotone Wigglytuff hits different. I just love, like, the 1,000-yard stare Wigglytuff. This Wigglytuff who's always, like... Not that they're, like, off somewhere else, like, mentally, but just that, like, they can never focus on what's now because of, like... There's, like... Those eyes have seen some shit. Of course, there's a Daily Mail review on the fucking Turf Wizard game ad. Shut up, Twitch. Awful. Yeah, I don't pick the ads. I wish I could. I wish I could pick the ads, but...
As such, the chosen members, that is, everyone, each of you should be prepared to embark on the expedition. Let me remind you that this is a guild-exclusive expedition. You may not bring non-guild members of your teams. As such, you won't be able to add...
Okay, you won't be able to add members at Chimico Assembly. Okay, so that Weedle we just got? Sorry, Worm. Get out of here, Worm.
They simply aren't allowed to join the expedition. Keep that in mind while you're making preparations. When you're prepared for the upcoming journey, you shall return here.
You know, I do feel better now. Thank you, Dragon. Thank you for reminding me that the elitism was in my heart the whole time. I could scream. I'm so happy. Everyone is going on the expedition. Everyone except Worm. Our guildmaster has done it again. I'm so shocked. I'm tingling. I didn't think we'd get picked, so that came as a total shock. I'm glad we never gave up.
Hey!
By golly, I'm mighty happy that they're even letting me go on this here expedition. I'm expeditioning over here. Oh, but not just me. Why, everyone gets to go. It's like I'm dreaming. Makes me feel mighty emotional. I'm crying over here.
It's no dream. This is really happening. Anyway, since we are all going, it means that we're all going to be put to the test as well. That's why I would like to propose that all of us apprentices work as one. And let's make this expedition a success.
Yippee! That's the spirit.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Let's do our best. Let's band together and do it. Everybody... Is Krogunk the only one who hasn't said anything? Besides, like, the Krogunk shop? Like, I've heard Krogunk speak, like, once, and that's when the shop opened. Krogunk's, like, vile potions and brews, whatever it's called. Krogunk's, you know, horrendous... Krogunk does not give a shit.
Hooray, we're going on the expedition. I got potions and brews and vile concoctions.
Krogunk is high off his gourd.
My God. I somehow managed to combine every hallucinogen into one vile concoction. I have brewed the ultimate downer.
Oh, these idiots don't get to go. Get fucked, these idiots. What are they? Team Kissy Face? Team Smile Emoji? What are they called? He uses his cauldron to see into the future and use Team Glee. That's right. Fake fan? This is a blind playthrough. I've never played this game before. You think I have any idea what's going on? Exactly. Just team. All right. Yellow gummy. Oh. Yellow gummy is electric, so I don't think it matters who I give it to. Oh, Wormy. Are these their Pokedex entries? Are these the number they are in the Pokedex? No. Yes? 390, 447. Yeah, okay. For a while, I thought this was the IQ that they already have, because I was just absolutely stuffing the main two characters full of gummies. And then I realized that the number wasn't moving, so I got real confused. But also, I like to imagine Wormy only has an IQ of 13. That's what I believe now. Stir it all around, and it's gone. Yellow gummy broth. IQ went up, the attack rose, order, oh god, a white gummy. I'm trying to remember white and clear gummy is ice. White gummy is normal? That feels right. Normal, okay. So do I want to give this to the fighting type? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Who up playing with they white gummy? Who up playing with they Spinda? Do you know the epic deep gummy system? The last couple streams I've had a chart up on my second screen that's like all of the gummies and their interactions with types and stuff. Ugh. I had to sneeze there, excuse me. Can I get you anything else? No. Oh yeah, let me check the button real quick so I don't have to hold down that button. The type you're weak to that gives more. Man. Any more of this? Speed. Fast. Types you resist give you less. Yeah. You were chosen for the expedition. Hooray. Gummy min-maxing time. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, let's hope I have a Reviver Seed in my box. No. There we go. Oh, I have a gummy. I can go... I can eat that. Oranberry, Peccaberry, Citrus. Blast Heal Plane. I'll take a Reviver Seed. I really love this upcoming arc. I don't know if I trust like that. Get out of my way. God fucking... Shut up, Bidoof. Store all of my money. I have a yellow gummy. I can go back over here. I think this is the game this is where the game really gets good. I mean, it's been good so far, so that's a okay, clear. Okay. Clear gummy is ice. What's the interaction between fire and ice again? Does fire melt ice? I think it does, so I want to give this, if it's the type I'm... Okay, I want to give this fire resists ice. That's what I thought. So I want to give the clear one to chat. Because if there's... If I give it to... If I give it to human, I'll get like 2 IQ. But if there's no interaction, that's 3. So I want to give it to the chat. Yeah. Drank the clear gummy broth. I love Pokemon. I am garbage at, like, any kind of Pokemon meta. Bro's doing calculus in Pokemon, crazy. I genuinely, I don't have every type matchup remembered, even the ones that seem super obvious. Like, I feel like fire melts ice is super obvious. Sometimes just gone. Just don't even, I can't even think of it. But I could name them all. I could name all the Pokemon. I did that on a stream. Pokemon has been such a prevalent part of my life, and second nature to me. It's... Oh my god, I know, right? It's crazy to me because, like, I'll remember, like, I can remember every Pokemon. I had to, like, triple check that today was my friend's birthday, and it was. Like, I knew it. Like, in my brain, I'm like, yeah, today is my friend's birthday. But I had to double check, like, I have, like, this note on my phone full of, like, friends' birthdays and stuff, and this had to be, like, I had to scroll down to December, be like, yeah, today's her birthday. Okay, cool. Like, you would think that would be more important to my brain than remembering what, like, Unpheasant looks like, but... Yellow gummy, let's be a little selfish. Welcome back, me. We're just about to go on the expedition. Dicks are a foreign concept to our brain. Birds are not. So you went on a crusade? You had to go, you had to go. Let's check IQ real quick. I actually don't know who's sitting where. Maybe Pokemon help me remember as many different animals as I do. Yeah, I sent them. Okay. Huh? Keyboard broken. Keyboard broken. Check IQ. Okay, we're kind of around the same. That's fine. I feel like we do need to catch up. I feel like we've been finding more orange gummies than red gummies, so chat is probably further along in the numbers game than Human is. F to pay respects comes from Call of Duty. I bet you're so happy to hear that, Mew. No, wait. Metal Gear. No? I can see it in my head. Okay, so the image is that you're at a funeral for... It is COD? Okay. Yeah, you're at a funeral for, like, a fellow soldier of yours, and you're just standing in front of this coffin, and there's just a button prompt. Press F to pay respects. Turn in airplane mode? Yeah, okay. Now, in my head at the same time, I also saw a boss from, I think... Or maybe it was Snake from MGS4 doing the, like, salute with the eye patch in the uniform. If we dawdle now, we'll get left behind. Ready expedition, we should go back to the guild. Have to report to Chatot. Okay. Sure, let's just go. Let's just get crazy with it. Let's just go. Alright, and I'm just gonna press this button real quick. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna, boop. This expedition is gonna take a whole stream. Okay, I'm good for a little bit later than usual today. It's Tuesday. Yeah, We'll get to save up. Okay. I may not bring those of you team that aren't members of the guild. I know. You appear to be in full readiness. When the other apprentices assemble, I shall commence the briefing. Until then, just wait.
All accounted for, it appears. Well, then let me explain about this expedition. First, the objective. Exploration of Fog-Bound Lake.
Fog-Bound Lake?
Correct. It is a lake that is said to be located far to the east. However, it is perpetually enshrouded by a dense fog. As such, its actual existence has never been confirmed. It is merely the foggy mirage of a spot that lives to this day on rumor alone. It is also rumored a treasure of exquisite beauty is hidden there.
Wow, buried treasure. You think this Chatot would actually sound like...
You fool!
Yup, it will be fun, fun, fun.
Everyone open your wonder maps, please.
We do have an anime short based on this game. Is it dubbed or subbed?
First off, this is where Fog-Bound Lake is said to be. As an uncharted territory, the area is shown under a cloud cover. Our guild is here. As you can see, the lake is at a considerable distance from the guild. Therefore, we will encamp at the foot of the highlands here. That will serve as our base camp. If we were to travel all at once in a single group to the base camp, our mobility would be restricted. The strategy is to split up into several groups to travel to the base camp. I shall announce those groups now. The first group is Sunflora, Loudred, Diglett, and Krogunk. You guys, you better not hold me back.
You should talk.
The next group is Dugtrio, Chimico, and Corfish. Yeah, we're a solid group.
I promise to try my best.
Likewise.
Let's see. The Guildmaster and I shall travel as a pair. That is acceptable, yes. I have to go with Chatot. That's so boring. Please don't be difficult. This is a key element of our strategy. Also rude. Meanie. Our guest, Team Skull, should travel independent of us as their own group. Understood. And the final group is Chat, Human, and Bidoof. We're in the same group. I hope I can keep up. Yup.
Same here, Bidoof. Fun fact, before we subbed officially, I wanted to do a fan dub with people on YouTube. I was like 10? Anyway, I held a vote for who should be the understudy for Corfish, and I voted for myself 5 times, so I won. Hey! Then I had to actually record my lines. Didn't know. So I bailed. Aww. Corfish is good. I like Corfish. Alright, everyone, let's move out. Hooray!
And thus, none of them were ever seen again. They disappeared into the fog and ended up in Silent Hill. Guild's expedition party broke up and go ahead for according to plan, the party is split into designated groups. Human, Chat, and Bidoof. Bidoof's group plotted its course. Group settled on a route along the seacoast to reach the base camp. I don't know a lot of Gilbert's voice acting stuff, but I know he did voice 3 birds. The robot bird from Cyberchase, the duck in a series of unfortunate events, and Iago. Bird. Designated bird. Would you like to save your adventure?
No.
Chapter 7. The Guild's Big Expedition.
Oh, that's a dead Kangaskhan. That Kangaskhan is dead as fuck. Oh yeah, no, Chatot would be right up his alley. You kidding me? The sea is right up this way, human. Well, we're not going to the sea, are we? We're going to the highlands. Just look at this cliff. It sure would be a shame if someone pushed you off that cliff over there. Dead as fuck. Mummified. Fossilized. Yup, I reckon this is looking more and more like a true expedition. The path ahead surely will get tricky, but just what real explorers like to see. And this corpse shall be our marker. This here is something well known to all us explorers. A corpse. It's a Kangaskhan rock? A Kangaskhan rock? Yes, sirree. You are right that there's Kangaskhan rock. A Kangaskhan rock lets you stow and take out items. Oh, okay. It's another box. All right. It's a real help to travelers. It's a rock bank. Well, I haven't had much of a chance to use a Kangaskhan rock. Reckon I should not have talked like a big shot. I just want to say again that this is my first expedition. I'm feeling kinda nervous. I'm gonna throw it up a little. That goes for us, too. I'm also going to throw it up a little. We're all going to throw it up at this. Let's just do our best. Let's check the Wonder Map. Present location is here. We're supposed to link up with everyone at the base camp. That's way over here. So as a first step, we could try reaching this spot. Want to try reaching here as our first objective? Yup, I agree with that. So glad that I, human, get a say in this. Chad is acting like a leader. I didn't notice it before. Must be the excitement from exploring that brought it out. But Chad, who was so timid before, is trying so much harder. Yes, Chad is getting stronger and more confident bit by bit. Riolu would rather climb the mountains than find a valley through them as implied by the map. Yes. Oh, problem? If you look closely here, there are 2 entrances. Now that is mighty vexing. What'll we do, human? Which way should we go? Craggy Coast, like with that alliterative name, that sounds like a real path to go through. Side path sounds fake, and we will die. Let's go along the coast. Yeah, gee, I wonder which one is the real dungeon. Craggy Coast it is. Alright. Let's all 3 work as one and get this done. Let's get this fucking bread. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh, goody. Water types. Or is that oh, goody. Oh, wait. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Spheal? Chad still has the million of voices in his head. If you look at the options. What's that exclamation? Oh, encore. Okay. Not crabby. Just gives you some more options to change what's on the top screen too. Controls. Ooh, team stats. Text log, map and team. Job. Ooh. That was not communicated to me at all. That's awesome. I don't think I need that. I think, honestly, the thing I check the most is jobs. I'm going to change it to jobs. That's probably the thing I check the most when I use the menu, so. It's not going to be super helpful here since this is a story mission and it's just get to the end, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what was Spheal's animation? Was Spheal rolling? Was Spheal rolling like a little dude? Did anybody else see that? He roll. Oh my god, I love him. I want him in my team now. Oh my god. He do a roll. He and Krabby was walking. Krabby I expected to walk sideways because Krabby is crab. But Spheal rolling on his side? Fucking adorable. Let's go. Sure. I'll just use the Ember on the water type, I guess. Sure. What's over here? Oh my god. No, not Mud Sport. Please, God, not Mud Sport. I have not ever. I in real life have never set a crab on fire. However, ooh, I don't think I'm gonna use that drought orb just yet. However, I'm sorry. We could just find Dratini this early in the game. What the fuck? Oh my god. Where the fuck? Oh my god. It's a fucking ambush. Not the snow. Sometimes my cat meows and yawns and the sound is just ah. What sound does Surskit make? What sound does Surskit make? Surskit go ah. Alright. Faint. Ah. Breaks through the enemy's protect status. Okay. Ooh. Focus Blast has been really good. Do I want to replace Quick Attack? Because the only reason I was keeping Quick Attack is because Quick Attack travels through, like, multiple spaces. Oh, fuck, did you get Focus Blast that early? Mm-hmm. The only reason I like Focus Blast because it also travels multiple spaces, like that's a distanced attack. The only reason I was keeping Quick Attack is because if I'm traveling through like a corridor, Quick Attack will travel through me to the enemy. But I think Focus Blast will do that too. Do I want to replace Quick Attack with Feint? What's special about Bite? Focus Blast does not. Okay, it has to be a clear line of sight. Inflicts damage to the target and may also inflict target enemies with cringe. Making its actions fail. I can cringe the enemy? I can make the enemy cringe? Well, now I don't want to get rid of cringe. Now I don't want to get rid of Bite. Inflicts damage on the target and may also inflict with paralysis. Okay. Oh, what are we thinking? What's going on, gang? What are we thinking? Feint isn't that good. Okay, Feint it is. This Pokemon will forget the move Feint. Is that okay? Yes. Awesome. I leveled up. I want what's in the box. What's in the box? Banned from box. Get away from here! Okay. I wish there was a way to take control of your team members more efficiently. Cancel. Okay, so that Dratini picked up the box. You fool! You fool! You've given me the box! You've given me the box! Unbanned from box. Vaporized Sfeel. Sfeel. You know like the anime outline thing, like when they're getting blasted, where like the outline just turns completely white with the really rough black outlines as they're just getting fucking vaporized. That's what just happened to Sfeel. Oh, cool. Sfeel just got vaporized. Okay, give me the rock. Hey, let's go. Cancel. What are you? Is that an oranberry? Yeah, I'll take an oranberry. Do I have an apple? Not sure if I have the mental fortitude to make pancakes or not right now. Pancakes are delicious. If you don't make those pancakes, you're gonna be doing the planet a disservice. Wingle! Wingle is like my favorite like first bird in a game. You know how like they always give you like that first bird? Kilowattrel is very close, but I fucking love Pelipper. I've never seen anyone that excited. I fucking love Wingle. Are you kidding me? Wingle is like one of the best birds in a game. In a Pokemon game. I fucking love Wingle. Fuck Corviknight. Fuck like Braviary. The Mandibuzz is okay, but like Wingle's my guy. Fuck Pidgey. Pidgeot? No thanks. Give me Pelipper. It's very much not a first. I'm just naming birds at this point. I'm just naming birds. Staraptor is the best starter bird. Staraptor's not even in the top 5. Trash taste. Corviknight is my favorite one. Corviknight is probably in the top 5. Corviknight is an okay shout. Big Raven. I think the aesthetic is really good. You know? I think the aesthetic of Corviknight is really good. Fletchling is OP. Oh, I forgot about Fletchling, Fletchinder, and then... Oh, fuck. Please kill whatever that is. No! Y'all can take care of that. 100 damage! Family line also represents a few corvids, not just crows or ravens, but... Yeah! Because, like, Rookidee is supposed to be like a blue jay, right? Which is in, like, the Corvid family. I'm a big fan of that. I don't mind Fletchling, Jays, Rooks, Jackdaws. Sick. I've always been a big fan of Archeops. I don't know what it is about Arcan and Archeops. That's just, like... It's the goofy expression. Such a silly bird. Where the fuck am I going? Getting dizzy from hunger. Apple, thank God. Wait, which one I was in the kitchen? Arcan and Archeops? I think Arcan and Archeops are such, like, silly birds. I love them so much. The real king of the birds, though? Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is the king of birds. Oricorio, ooh. Oricorio ghost form, please. I don't remember the name of the actual dances, but... I don't remember the name of the dances, but Oricorio ghost form is very good. I also like the electric one that gives it, like, the pom-poms. Squawkabilly is trash. Look, I think every generation of Pokemon has trash Pokemon. I had a shiny Oricorio pom-pom in my Moon playthrough. Flamigo. Cute. Yeah! I think every generation has trash designs. And, like, Gen 9 is not exclusive of that. Squawkabilly sucks. I think they could have made Flamigo's fighting type more prevalent in its design, but look, I think we talked about this. Were you in the chat at all when I was playing through? Dude, Halucha is how to do a good fighting bird. Flamingo. I'm not talking about flamingos. I'm talking about Flamigo, the Pokemon. Flamingos are beautiful creatures, but oh wait, that was a room full of stuff. I'm so glad I went over here. But like, Flamigo looked like a balloon animal. Like, just kind of the rounded aesthetic of a lot of its body. I didn't get fighting type from it. He's a funny flamingo, I like that. But like, I think in its design, I'd have to double check. I'm not gonna look it up right now, but I think its body is in the shape of like a fist, and then like the head is like coming out of there. Squawkabilly is it's a bird with a pompadour. Tunnel snakes rule. Squawkabilly says tunnel snakes rule. Look, every game has trash designs. Flamigo is a funny guy. I just think that the design could have gone through. Squawkabilly is a very funny name. I think Flamigo is a good rough draft. I think Flamigo should have had an evolution that made it a little more, like, maybe give it those, like, weighted anklets. You know, like the Rock Lee weighted, like, anklets. If you want to, like, make it more fighting type, give it something, please. Like, I think Bombardier could have been such a cool design if they played into the air bomber aesthetic. Like, give it some ruffles around here that look like the woolen part of like an aviator's jacket. Give it like goggles and stuff. With hardened mud on their legs. Yeah, like they could have done something a little bit more with Flamigo. I think they should have given Flamigo an evolution that leaned more into the fighting aesthetic. It weighed down my mud that they die? That's... oh, jeez. Yeah, like, I think if they leaned a little bit more into Bombardiers, like, if they'd given the coloration of, like, a bomber jacket, give it, like, a ruffle around here, give it goggles, Bombardier could have been, like, one of my favorite Pokemon of Gen 9. But I think they just absolutely dropped the orb. They dropped the blowback orb. They dropped the ball on it, so... I like the design, but to be honest, it's quite forgettable. I get what they're going for. Like, you know, the stork and, you know, delivering, it's got the little, like, pouch thing of, like, delivering babies. Oh, for sure. If they just make a bird, you are... oh, that... dead crab, dead crab, dead crab. Oh, hi, Celia. What's going on? Ice-Q. Cramorant. I love Cramorant. Again, there's something about silly birds. Maybe Flamigo isn't silly enough for me. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe they should have given Flamigo a big googly eye, and I would have loved him more. But, like, Cramorant, I love Cramorant so much. It's just a cormorant, but it's silly and cute, and it has a gimmick. Yeah. And like, aesthetically speaking, I think Cramorant is a good use of shapes. Like, into the beak structure and stuff. And maybe that just speaks to how cool cormorants are, but... the crested's a bit more like a shag. Like a what? It's a bit more like a what? Oh, thank God, a box. By golly, I reckon we're finally through. We still have a long way to go to base camp. Look, dragon is like dragon is the go-to bird aficionado. Get educated, degenerates. All right, fine. All right, fine. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Shag is a 1989 romantic comedy. It is an hour and 40 minutes long. Before adulthood takes hold, 4 teenage girls. I'm not reading any more of that. Something about Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I don't know what you're on about. I think in general, bird Pokemon tend to be really good, but when a bird Pokemon hits for me, it's like a very quick, like, love at first sight. I see the bird and I'm like, yes, that works for me. Halucha, that works for me. Pelipper, that works for me. Shags are related to cormorants. They're smaller, they have a funny crest, and they're iridescent black that shines green in the light. Oh my god, you know what? You know what bird coloration I adore? If I'm thinking of the right bird, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's the same kind of oily. Maybe it is more of an oily texture, but grackles. Grackles, I think, look so cool. I think we need more grackle appreciation. Oh, I should probably be reading what's going on here. I reckon we've gotten ourselves a lot closer. We're nearly there. Okay, that's all this conversation is. That's all this conversation is. If we cross over this mountain, we'll reach the base camp. Oh, whoops, that's my belly growling. We don't get grackles here. I have no idea what birds... Well, that's not true. I know some birds that are native to my area, but I'm not an ornithologist, so I'm not too fussed about, like, starlings. Ooh. We start climbing the mountain now. Do you want to call it a day? We can rest here tonight. I agree completely. Then let's eat. Yeehaw. Was I not going to move on? Okay. Alright, gang. Crossing this mountain's going to take us up to the base camp. Make fucked up noise. It's very confusing to hear when you wake up and they're screaming and... Truck? Check to do, check storage. Store. I don't need sticks. Oh, they mimic sounds. Okay. That makes more sense now. Boost ratio. I fucking love boosting ratios. Hurls a Pokemon. It's in the box. There's something inside. Info. Take it to Xatu in Treasure Town for appraisal. Ganets? Ganets? Is it Ganets or Ganets? One on a boat trip to see them at the start of October. I can't remember which one I said. Ganets? Ganets? Ganets, okay. Oh, what can I stuff? I don't need Geopebbles. Store. Oh, I could probably just do that. I don't need 3 stun seeds. Causes hallucinations. God, okay, store. Okay. Now store, store, and I'll store the box, because I can't take that to Xatu right now. Okay. Giant sea birds that are shaped like missiles. They dive into the water ridiculously fast. Why haven't we gotten that Pokemon yet? Why haven't we gotten like an air torpedo Pokemon designed after these things? Mount Horn or Rock Path? Which one's the real one? Mount Horn, floor 1. Those are really rad face designs. Oh, what am I doing? I can just... Oh. Bidoof just killed that spider. No, and no nostrils? How do they breathe? Like out of their mouth? Are they mouth breather birds? And they're related to boobies, so they're a little silly too. Vents on the side of their mouths? Okay. Vents? That close when they're diving. Okay. I guess that makes sense. If they're designed to be, you know, super aerodynamic, you know, water divers. Close when they're diving? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So as to not really mess them up with when they're... Why did I... Okay. It's like a piece of the beak that sits open at the back. I'll have to take a look at this at some point. Gannets. No, not Shroomish. You don't really notice it? Okay. Not Stun Spore. Wingspan of like 6 feet? Jeez. Oh God. Oh, that's a Ganon. Okay. I know that picture. Okay. What am I doing? I see the egg that's above me. Kecleon! Blue gummy and some kind of seed. I don't need anything, I don't think. And I'm certainly not going to take anything to incur the wrath of a capitalist. He's asleep. Why would you wake up the Cascoon? Oh, it's dead anyway, that's fine. I have not. I see by the fingers you have stolen from Kecleon before. I have not. I'm not an idiot. I know what I've played Hades. I know what happens when you just take stuff from the shopkeeper. And you've at least heard the stories. I was told when you don't have the money for something, just take something from Kecleon. It'll be funny. And that's code for you're going to die. Anytime somebody says it'll be funny, it's not going to be funny. Bum bum bum. Not Pineco, God no. You want me to spoil for you if you're not going to do it? Nah. Just in case it happens. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm not fighting an Aerodactyl. No. No. Why? That's it? Riolu just vaporized that big bird. Riolu just made that big bird extinct again. Yeah, but you know I'm doing it to get at you, so why are you letting it get to you? I know it's not a bird. It's clearly an amphibian of some kind. Set move came. Oh god. Move scratch. Fury swipes. Oh, I'm killing myself. Because of Game Awards, anyway, they gave the pterosaur character feathered wings, and it pisses me off. I know, yeah, Goodbye Volcano High, I think is what it's called. I've heard of it. It seems fine. I might play it at some point. What are you shooting at? Well, it's dead now. Oh, there it is. But Dragon, have you considered artistic liberties? Have you considered let them cook? Pterodactyls were not, is Dragon's point. Shoving it up your No, I get you care. It's all jokes, it's all japes. It's all jokes, it's all japes. Riolu just sniped a bug I didn't even see. I thought Riolu was confused and shooting off into nothing, and it was like critical hit on the beauty fly. I'm like, what? They had pycnofibers, which is like fur or feathers, but we have very extensive and obvious evidence that they had membranes on their wings and not feathers, and like, I get it. Hooray, chat leveled up. I also, to a degree, hate people that are so ridiculously anal about dinosaur accuracy that they hate anything remotely speculative. And I know I'm super anal about it to the point where it affects my enjoyment of certain media. Anal. I think it's super cool that you do care about it. I get just because I've seen like the art style of oh, hang on. Do I have an elixir of some kind? Do I have some kind of elixir? Do I have some kind of elixir? Do I have an elixir of some kind? Do I have some kind of elixir? Do I have an elixir of some? Do I have some kind of elixir? Oh well. I get that, you know, that you are like super. I don't think it's a deep horrific sin or whatever. don't like it as an artistic choice because I care about authenticity. That's valid, but like having seen the art style of the game, that like authenticity, in my opinion, was sort of off the table for a game like that, because that game is full of monsters and stuff that just aren't real. You know, like, what are you talking about authenticity for, like, the missing link? You know, that... Not to call it, like, nitpicky, but, like... It's definitely, obviously, not trying to be accurate. Yeah, yeah. It's an anthropomorphic, like, you know. Yeah. It's a scaly. We finally made it. Yes, sirree. We have arrived at the base camp.
Ah, I was hoping you all would die out there.
Howdy, folks. Sorry to keep you all waiting.
You all are late. Everyone else arrived a long time ago.
Ah, shit.
Go set your equipment down, make haste. Now that everyone's assembled, let's get on with our strategy briefing.
Okay. What's wrong, human? What's this weird sensation? Am I gonna throw it up? It just feels like having feathered wings spreads misinformation in a really implicit way. And again, I get that it's something that most people don't care about. I don't think they're purposefully trying... I can't hear you. All good. Wait a second, I know this place. Have I been here before? Maybe. Does it have something to do with me before I lost my memory?
Don't worry about it. You're thinking too much. Don't worry about it.
Let's go, human.
Attention, please. It appears everyone has arrived at our base camp safe and sound. We shall now proceed to the exploration of Fogbound Lake.
I love the wiggly tents. I want to see one. Like I see bits of them here and there. Is the mouth the opening? Like the base, like the actual base?
As you can see, you are in a densely forested area. Somewhere within this forest, Frostbound Lake is supposedly concealed. But so far, that is but nothing more than a rumor. Exploration teams of all...
Let him devour you. It's a vor thing. My pizza is just being made. Oh, do you have the, like...
You're late, rookies. I'm suspending you from this expedition. Back to the guild you are expelled. Damn, I was hoping you all would die out there. Well, I guess since you're here...
Do you have the... I ordered it at 5 p.m. and I hunger. I'm just going forward in time in my brain. What time is it where you are? Because it's only like 3 here. You know, with the whole dinosaur accuracy thing, I'm writing a dissertation about why it matters. It's touching on American masculinity ideals and eugenics. God damn. God damn. That's a dissertation if I've ever heard one.
Hey, so is it really there or what?
Okay. That's what we're here. Oh. I love corefish, but come on, dude. That's why we're here.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise.
Oh, Dragon, thank you so much. And it goes for K and F specifically. Huh? Oh, Mew! Mew, thank you for gifting to Dragon. Happy crime ass. I have the app. Also, I have all the apps, unfortunately. I was against them for so long, but the deals in the apps just too good. How compared to base menu prices? Yeah, no. Mew, I always appreciate the gift subs. Those are always so appreciated. And Dragon, I hope you enjoy the little cube by your name now. You got a little cube by your name now. The cube. I don't have a name for the cube. I just realized the cube's just kind of there. It's always been there. But yeah, no. I hate that I thought of the game show. What game show? I don't know if it was a game show outside of the UK. Well, what's it called? It was called The Cube. Yeah, that's not something we had here. That sounds made up. And I just saw a commercial yesterday for a game show called The Floor here in the US. The Cube sounds... They put you in a cube. This sounds like a shit post. I woke up and I was in the cube. Jigsaw was there telling me to answer children's trivia. You do things to appease the cube. No, Google, shut up. God, shut up, Google, no. Yeah, and you might get money. Appease the cube. It's like... It's like Jigsaw here in America, except there if this is a game show, is it like Mr. Blobby? Mr. Blobby's just on the screen telling you to answer children's if you don't, the cube gets smaller. The walls just go in. I remember watching over 15 years ago at Mom's friend's place. Friend at a Chow Chow, that was cool. I don't think I've ever seen a Chow Chow in real life. Talking about like the dog? I've never seen a Chow Chow in real life. Alright, so everybody's dunking on Corfish. Silly Corfish. You'll wreck the dream if you say something. Shut the fuck up, Corfish. We all have hopes and dreams and you're crushing them. Yeah, don't spoil. God, Corfish. This is just everybody. God, Corfish, what the fuck? I don't remember much about the cube because the Chow Chow was good. It's actually just like a horrific social experiment to see, like, are you willing to watch somebody get crushed to death in a cube on TV? But you're just sitting there petting the dog. It's like, oh, awesome, this dog. It's like behind you on the TV, horrific cube things are happening. Cube made of cubes, and it was red. Oh, that was the death cube. That was absolutely a death cube. So yeah, everybody's yelling at Corfish to shut the fuck up. May I? While we were traveling, I heard about a certain legend. It only stopped airing in 2021? The cube has claimed so many. The cube has claimed so many. Wait a minute. Trying to think if something happened in 2021 to elicit the cube's wrath. "12 years of the cube." So it wasn't over 15 years ago. You lied. It looks like Boris Johnson got married in 2021. Was that anything to kill the cube? A legend, you say? Yes, a legend about Fogbound Lake. According to the legend, Fogbound Lake is home to a Pokemon named Uxie. The Pokemon is said to be exceedingly rare. He married the cube and it retired. The cube became a trophy spouse. Uxie is said to lock eyes with others and wipe their memories clean. I mean, that explains why nobody's able to put the cube... That explains why nobody's able to put Fog Lake on the map, right? Because, like, Uxie, like, wipes the memories. Wipes their memories clean? Did I get, like, Men in Black flashy thinged? by the Pokemon? Apparently the cube was not made of cubes, but the thing did turn red sometimes. That's when they answered the question wrong and it got smaller. Uxie would wipe their memories clean, thereby muzzling the travelers from revealing the existence of the lake. And that is how Uxie protects Fogbound Lake. I was told such a legend remains. Golly, that's a pretty hair-raising tale.
What'll I do if my memory is wiped clean?
There is a Switch game based on the cube. It's what, 35 pounds? For a video game based on a defunct game show? That's a bit much. I could imagine maybe like... Oh, what's 35 pounds in USD? What's 35 pounds in USD? Oh, that sounds awful. Pound sterling to USD. 35. Holy shit, that's like 45 bucks here. I would pay maybe 20 bucks for a video game based on a game show. So, if I would pay 20 USD, that's like 15 pounds. I would pay 15 pounds for a game like that. It's like more expensive than a GBA game was. Jeez. That's ridiculous. Sunflower is always looking on the bright side. Loudred's like, what would I do? I don't think you would have much to worry about. After all, you're so forgetful anyway. You make me go eek. Hey, Sunflower, what do you mean by that? Hey, Sunflower, what do you mean by that?
Ahem. Sunflora, what do you mean by that? You should realize that places of this sort can be expected to have a folk tale or a legend attached to them. Our guild has overcome difficult challenges and obstacles when conducting successful explorations.
Absolutely, eek.
That's how our guild has earned the reputation for being first class.
I've decided to make pancakes. Godspeed, soldier. Don't let them get to you. Don't let the French propaganda get to you. They're called pancakes. Don't make thin, pathetic pancakes and call them crepes. Don't let the French propaganda get to you. Make real pancakes. I like crepes better than pancakes. I mean, if you do the like fancy crepe thing of like, you know, you do I learned how to make crepes and it only really works for me if you do like you fill them with the cream, you wrap them, you put like the fruit in them, a little bit of like sugar on top. Making amorphous crepe cakes. It's like really thin on one side and it kind of like builds up on the other side. Don't worry. Everything will be alright. Let's believe in success for this adventure too, and let's try. Let's try. Hey now. No, they remain they remain an even thickness, but they're like not quite crepes, not quite pancakes. It's just an unpredictable shape and percentage cooked.
Let's move on with our plan. The guildmaster and I shall remain here to gather intelligence from our teams in the field. You are to go off in teams and explore this forest. Be aware that this forest is enshrouded in a deep fog. Once you enter it, visibility is severely restricted. We think that Fogbound Lake has defied discovery because of this fog. Perhaps there is a way of lifting this fog.
Yeah, kill Uxie. I'm just saying is all.
Therefore, our search is twofold. 1, search for Fogbound Lake. 2, find a way to lift the fog.
We find Fogbound Lake, we'll find Uxie. We kill Uxie, we lift the fog. I've got my to-do list.
If you accomplish either thing, return to the base camp and tell me or the guildmaster. That is all. Alright, everyone, let's give it our best as always.
Hooray. Let's all try our best. It'd be nice if we made a discovery or two. We'll find the lake, I'm sure of it.
I'll be the first to find it, and the first to get my memory wiped.
Dad, do you think maybe Frostbound Lake could be under the ground? I was thinking we should try looking underground.
Ah, my son. My pride and joy, you make me proud. Let's look underground. Later, fucknuts.
Hey, we can't afford to dawdle either.
Yup, we need to hurry. God, I hope Corfish and Zubat never talk to each other. Their two voices are very similar. Well then, we should go too, boys. Cha-ha, aha, aha.
Whoa-ho-ho-ho-ho.
Bum, bum. Let's go, human. We need to hurry. I know this place. According to the legend, the Pokemon Uxie can wipe clean the memories of others. Are these two things really just a coincidence? Maybe I came here before I lost my memory. Then maybe I met Uxie. And he wiped my memory clean. Could that have happened? Hey, human! Shut the fuck up in your mind palace, let's go! Why do you keep drifting off like that? It's not like you. The plottins. Hurry, let's get ready and go into the forest. I'm going home. Also, I'm gonna try my worst. Get dunked on, son, loser. Ooh, fucking got them all. Check storage, store. I'm gonna store the gummies until we get back and I'm able to make smoothies and shit. Apple, Big Apple, Blast Seed, Jesus. Will that not? Okay, whatever. Oh, Pekka Scarf. I'm having a great time shiny hunting in Scarlet. I completed the Pokedex in Scarlet, never saw a single shiny. I spent a lot of time roaming around. Oh well. C'est la vie. Be able to open them later, but for now you may have to store them for space. Yeah. It's mentioned that like you can bring him to Xatu back in the main town. Skill issue. I got 2 shinies before I completed the dex. I guess I have no choice but to just, you know, disappear forever into the woods until I come back with a real shiny squirrel. I'm just gonna like paint a squirrel gold and be like, look, real shiny. Store. Oh, probably don't need all those Pekka berries. Pokemon has been good on my forced break from uni. Hey, so welcome back. We just made it to the camp for the expedition, and we're about to actually go look for Fogbound Lake. Completed the main decks and both DLC decks is because I'm like that. I need to get the DLC. My partner really wants an Alolan Vulpix, and apparently that's only in Scarlet, and she has the DLC for Violet. Did you enjoy having Bidoof on your team on the way to camp? He's alright. He squashed a bug. I remember he one-shot an area dose with like tackle or something. It did like crazy damage and just absolutely annihilated that bug. I'm really enjoying having Focus Blast on Riolu. Gotta love fucking DLC version exclusives. I like what I've seen of them. watching my partner play, but yeah, I want to get them for myself. It's just right now, because of the holidays, I've been buying tons of stuff for other people, so money's kind of tight for me right now. I don't have a lot of like spending money for myself. So yeah. Once I have some money, I'll probably get the DLC. I really liked the see, that's why I'm glad I have no obligations. Alright, what am I putting away? There's only 2 people on my team right now, and they're both wearing something, so I can store these other wearables. Iron Thorn, store. Geopepple, I'm not chasing a Pokemon right now. I'm fine. That's good. That's good. I barely managed to draw some gifts for some people. Uni's been a ton of work. Yeah, no, I am Forest Path. Gee, which one's the real? Which one's the real? I'm so happy that I graduated. I'm so happy that I took the time and I got my bachelor's degree. You know, I do not regret my time in college at all. It's a whole other beast of like stresses. It's a whole different list of stresses once you graduate. But yeah, no, uni for me was, I wish I could have taken a break. With the program I was a part of, I had to go for like 2 years straight. Otherwise I would have fallen apart in my honor years. I had to go for 2 years straight in my program, or I would have been left behind and just couldn't graduate, couldn't get the degree, so. But you said it was a forced, you said you're on like a forced break from uni. I hope it's going okay for you. I hope you're doing okay. All right, let's go to wherever this is. I should probably save it. It's been a hot minute since I've. Yeah, this is fine. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do that. There we go. Right, what I meant by that is uni buildings are shut for Christmas. Oh, gotcha. Maybe the keys to unlocking my memory in there. Maybe Uxie retains all the memories it steals, so if you crack open Uxie's skull, maybe you can, you know, get your memories back. You may find some answers if Fogbound Lake can be found. Huh? What's this? Trip, fall, just eat shit. Chat just eat shit. Looks like some kind of stone, I guess. It's red and pretty. It's kind of a gem, actually. Chat picked up. Don't just pick things up off the ground. Uxie's head is vaguely fucked up egg-shaped. Yeah, so just crack it open. I honestly cannot remember which one Uxie is. What color is Uxie? I remember the 3 lake spirits. Like Uxie, Azelf, and Mesprit. The yellow one? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's like heat is coming from inside the stone. It's weird. Doesn't seem to be lava. What could it be? Might be rare. I'll keep it. Could put that thing on an egg cracker. In an egg cracker. Ugh. Alright, let's roll, human. Foggy Forest, floor 1. Weather has become fog. Electric type moves are weakened. No! God forbid. No. Not my fog type moves. Whatever shall I do? Not Dunsparce. Why are you focus blasting the Dunsparce? Good, run. That was such a waste. There's nothing. Hoot Hoot. I mean, I wouldn't mind if a Hoot Hoot joined the team either, so... Pretty box. Alright. I do appreciate, I haven't really had a need to grind levels at all. I've never really felt too underpowered. They give you, like, when I was a kid, because of the animation, I thought they would get so scared and fart when they run away. They just crap their pants. Yeah, I can see that. What was I saying? Yeah, I've never felt... It is a green cloud. I've never felt, underpowered. Whenever it gets to a certain level where I'm like, oh, I'm not strong enough for this. Like, right at the end, it's like, okay, it's over. And then you have, like, those off days where you can just take missions from the boards and level yourself back up to, like, a good point. This game is balanced very well, I think, so far. I don't know if that's just me, but... And to be fair, a lot of the times when I do die, like, it's just bad, like, RNG, bad luck. Ooh, a Pachirisu. I would really like if Pachirisu joined my party. Pachirisu, come back! I want to be friends! I had a friend so obsessed with this game, they 100%ed it, as in did all the dungeons, recruited all Pokemon twice? You can barely get me to complete the Pokedex of a regular Pokemon game. When RNG is involved to, like, see if a Pokemon will even like you to join your party, no. They've been quality checking my pizza for 20 minutes. I'm about to let the spirit of a Karen enter my veins. The quality checking, like, they put it in, it was fine. They took it out, and there's just, like, a big dead something on there now, and they're sitting there, like, quality checking it, just trying to figure out, like, that's fine, right? That's fine, right? Can we put that in a box? Can we call that good? We should recook it. We should redo this pizza. No, it's fine. We should just send it out. Second time they're trying to get all items? Look, I get if you love a game, you're going to want to do everything. You know, you're going to find excuses to spend as much time with a game as possible. So far, this just isn't that game for me. You know, like, playing through it I'm really glad I'm playing through it. I've been really enjoying it. I'm glad people recommended it. I'm glad the Discord voted on this. That being said, I'm probably not gonna... Damn it, okay. I'm probably not gonna... At least for, like, a couple years, I'm probably not gonna play through it again. They had multiple Pokemon level 100 with max IQ. Wow, Billy is on his way, thank God. The Lord has sent Billy. I've never recruited all Pokemon in this game before. It's pretty hard. I can imagine, especially if there's some Pokemon only found in, like, one area after a certain floor number. You know what I mean? Let's see what else is here. Chat, kill the Zigzagoon. Hell yeah. Recruiting Kecleon is annoying. I believe that. Okay, so I know there's a shiny Kecleon at the shop. Are there shiny Pokemon you can just find out in the wild? Can you just recruit a shiny Pokemon in this game? Flame Wheel, you say? Would wreck doing post-game because the story continues. Won't tell you how easily. There's no shinies besides story Pokemon. So I do know, some of the people were talking in like previous streams were talking about what the actual like post game of this game looks like, and oh, it's a special form. Okay, and I might come back to this game to do the post game. There's other games I want to play on stream, so I'll probably play through this, put this game down when the post game starts, play a couple other things, and then come back to this one, and then do the post game stuff. Do some of the like special episodes and all that. Like I'll do the Bidoof special episode. I'll do the special episode with Wigglytuff and Chatot and there's a shiny Pokemon in shiny Pokemon in the Switch Pokemon restriction. I heard for some people it was kind of a letdown. I heard that they still preferred the like older, like they still preferred this one, Explorers of Sky. You know, they wanted it to be, you know, the fans always want the next game to be better than the last. They want the series to constantly be improving. But like Paper Mario and the Origami King. Paper Mario and the Origami King was fine. There's just some of the previous Paper Mario games were just better. Okay, no, that is not okay. I wanted to read what it did. I didn't. Inflicts damage to the target. It may also inflict burn. It thaws out frozen Pokemon. It's a remake of the first, and I think in some ways it's an improvement over it, certainly in quality of life stuff. You still got another 30 hours at least, and that's if you're at a pretty fast pace. I mean, if I'm doing 3 to 4 hour runs, it's only like... I'll probably finish this game if we're at the end of December, and I'm playing this game a couple of times a week. January. End of January. Which, you know, that sounds fine. That's about what I was expecting. Because I mentioned before that I want to try... The way I'm going to try and differentiate the games that I'm playing on stream is I'll have, like, a weekday game and a weekend game. So, like, games that I know that I can get done quickly, those will probably be weekend games. You know, 1 or 2 streams and real easy. You know, like the... Oh, I think the next game I might want to stream for weekends is probably going to be the next Ratchet and Clank game on my list. I blitzed through a bunch of those earlier this year, and something came up, a different game or something, and I had to stop. But I did like 5 of them in a row. I was really like chugging along, so I'd probably want to do the next one of those, or maybe stream the first one since I never really streamed the first one. I recorded a playthrough of it for the YouTube channel. Hello, guys. But I never actually streamed it, so I'd probably want to stream that. Yeah, that's probably going to be a weekend game. But like I also want to stream the Kingdom Hearts games because I love Kingdom Hearts. That's my like JRPG of choice. Some of the like other sorry, I had to roll in the kitchen. I accidentally burned the oil. Rip. Absolutely devastating. Okay, real quick. Is Flame Wheel good? I'm gonna get rid of Leer. I don't use Leer. Forget Leer. Hell yeah. Special attack went up, special defense went up. Okay, so these are just... Cool. Oh no, Pinsir and Breloom? Let's leave. Let's leave. That. What's my stomach looking like? 52? Oh, I'm big chillin'. I'm absolutely cruising. No, not Skip Loom. Son of a bitch. Cool, vaporized. Let's get out of here. I'm going to set Ember. There we go. Presentation-wise, I prefer sprites, but Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 1 is huge nostalgia for me, and I love the gameplay loop as refined in the Switch version. Lots of it is... I really am enjoying the gameplay loop of these games. I can't lie. Like, I love Pokemon, like the world and, you know, the creatures. I love the Pokemon. And this has such a nice gameplay loop. It's a refreshing change of pace from like base Pokemon, from normal Pokemon. I'm a big fan of. Like the first game was a good system, parts were quite janky. Ah, not Zigzagoon. Well, there's nothing there. Okay. Let's try south. Recruitment in the first games, you could only have 4 team members until you left the dungeon. If any member you recruited in that dungeon left before you completed the adventure, it wouldn't stay with you. Yikes. So you had to do multiple dungeon runs to get more Pokemon from the same dungeon. That's a bit much. Ooh, Pachirisu just picked up some money. Do I want to... I'm greedy. I'm gonna look for some money. Hell yeah. To like 8 run through the whole thing with you, which is, oh my god. Twisted Band, don't care. Wait, Stantler? I think that makes sense in a context of a rescue team, though. Since the concept is more focused on retrieving Pokemon, to compensate, you only get to bring 3 with you in total. You can switch between freely from the start. God, I wish I could just... Sometimes I just wish I could control Riolu, control chat. Just to make the game a little easier. You know what I'm saying? If it's like I'm sitting there doing damage and Riolu's just sitting there, because it's like, well, I could use quick attack to reach them, but I'm not going to. And I know I can set Riolu to be more aggressive, but if you ever decided to replay the game, there's a mod that lets you control your whole team. Even if it makes sense conceptually, it is frustrating if you want to recruit every Pokemon. Yeah. I'm probably not going to replay this game on stream from like the very start or anything like that. You know, as a variety streamer, I'm always looking for like new games to play. You know, maybe share some games with people. As a matter of fact, behind me, if any perceptive viewers, that's a new shelf. I've got some new shelves up, and some of these, not the magic cards. There by my thumb. There. Those are, some of these are games that I am going to be playing on stream at some point. I set them aside specifically in this room so I would know where they are. Some Pokemon are ridiculously difficult in the first game. There's a difficulty hack for this. Execute Legend of Legends. I think there's also a mod that adds newer Pokemon. Really? That's sick. But also, Execute is hard to get? Oh, well, like, okay. I guess that's fair. I've seen Executor all over the place. I have not seen an Execute. That's fair. Where are we? Is this the deepest part of the forest? Well, clearly not, because we can go deeper. Keep going up. The fog is so thick, I can't tell which way we can go. Is the truth about Kecleon yet? No. No. Hey, hey, hey. That sounds like Corphish.
Help me, please. I have not seen my wife and family in 4 days.
Here's harder than Execute. Kecleon has to be the indisputable hardest Pokemon to recruit in the game. But there's like 2 of them in town. But there's like 2 of them in town. Really low % chance to appear in a dungeon where you can recruit. Oh, okay, so it's like low RNG to spawn, even lower RNG to recruit. That's rough. No, nothing yet. How about you, Corfish?
I've got nothing here either. Don't let it get you down. But there's something here that's kind of interesting.
Interesting?
Here, look for yourself.
Oh, it's Groudon. It's Groudon. Here's the first dungeon. I think can't recruit anything in there at any point in time.
I don't know. Seems to be a statue of a Pokemon.
What kind of Pokemon is it? It's a Groudon. It's a Groudon.
I've never seen a Pokemon like that before.
It's a Groudon. Help me, please. The Corfish back at the camp is an imposter. He left me here to die.
Please, God. How could you not notice the eyes? It was a Ditto. It was a Ditto.
Oh, is something inscribed here? I don't know. Is there? It's in what? I'm sorry, chat. You can read fucking feet? I'm sorry, chat can read feet? What does chat mean by this? What do you mean there's a language of feet? What do you no, I need an explanation. What do you mean there's a language of feet? What do you mean? I need an explanation. You can't just say it's written in foot. You can't just tell me that. You can't, it's in footprint runes, obviously. You can't just say that. I'm gonna need a real explanation right now. What the fuck? Is this a thing in Pokemon that I don't know about? Is this a thing in Pokemon I don't know about? Is this a common thing? Is this a common thing in Pokemon that there's just a footprint language? Is this a... I feel like I'm going crazy. It's a thing in real... I feel like I'm going crazy. Let me just set that down. What do you mean? What do you mean there's a footprint language? It's written. Yeah! The unknown! What? Let me read it. Okay. Hey, any foot specialists in chat? Which word here? 4th gen, a person reads your Pokemon steps to see if they like you, so kinda? Oh god. Any foot specialist in chat, which word here is Groudon? What footprint represents Groudon? This game loves feet, TBH, foot minigame, and foot language. It's a problem. Like, look, I'm not here to, I'm never here to yuck anybody's yum. However, I'm noticing a pattern. I'm noticing a pattern. When the sky shall blaze with the sun's heat, I'm gonna see what footprints these are. I feel like they've shown us some of those before. Like, I think that's like a... I see a frog. I think that's a Lucario footprint. I think that's a Snorlax. Oh no, what clip is that? What clip is... Alright, hang on. I'll look at that later. I'll look at that clip later. Could this mean the treasure of Fogbound Lake? The path to treasure shall be revealed. Just follow the feet. The secret of finding Fogbound Lake could be hidden right here. It sure could be.
Hey, you think so? Hey. Hey. Now that's a mystery.
This part of the footprint runes. Chat, I'm begging you. This part about life that burned within Groudon. What's this about? Groudon got ratioed by Kyogre and then just died. So this Groudon, is it this statue? Hey.
Hey. So we're supposed to what? Ignite the life that was in the statue?
Yeah, but ignite the life? How do we do that? Huh, wait a second. I know. Touch this statue. Maybe you'll see. Oh yeah, my visions. If it means finding the path to Fogbound Lake, you think foot fetishists are trying to be linguists or something? You know what? I'm so glad I have context for that sentence. Without context, you're a crazy person. If it means finding the key to my own past, if the answers are held by this statue. You're gonna do it. Human touched the feet of Groudon. Feeling anything, human? I'm feeling uncomfortable. It's coming. That dizzy oh god, I've been drinking again. That's it. It's here. It's here. Huh? What was that? You have to use your tongue to read the braille on their toes. I almost threw up typing that, don't worry. My idea spam play sentry duty to identify these footprints. I'm investing now. Honestly, you could probably go to the wiki. The wiki probably has all the answers. Like if you just look for the foot inspector page of the wiki, probably has a list of like all the answers. And then you could find it doesn't have the mystery dungeon footprints. That's crazy. I can't believe that the curators of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon wiki hosted by fandom.com are not invested enough to have all the footprint answers to Explorers of Sky. Fake fans. Whose voice was that? I don't know, they didn't show us, so I couldn't give them a voice. Again, so soon after the first one? I see. Place the Drought Stone in Groudon's heart. Do I have one of those? Do I have to go back? I know I have a couple in the box. Very well done. Good job, partner. I really hope I have one on me. It's probably going to make me go back anyway. What did I just pick up on? That was different from what I've gotten before. This time I only heard a voice, and I don't know whose voice that was. That voice. Whose voice was that? You're going in circles. I didn't even get a sense of what the voice really sounds like, but it still bugs me for some reason. I only heard a thing, and I didn't even hear it. It's more like I saw a black screen with text on it. Are you alright, human? Did you see something? What did the voice say? Listen to the voices, Chimchar. Place the Drought Stone in Groudon's heart. That lifts the fog. Wait a second. Drought Stone? Is that maybe... Oh, it's a special one. Okay, special gem. Okay. Okay, and it's all warm and it feels... I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot about that scene where Riolu picks a mysterious rock off the ground and says, "It feels like lava," and puts it in his pocket. Maybe it's the stone that chat found. Oh, here, there's a small hollow in the statue's chest. Did you figure something out? Give me your shit. Gimme. Gimme. What? The stone I found at the base camp? Gimme. You want me to fit... Yeah, you do it, in case anything explodes. Sure, I'll try it. Wait for Corfish and I to get, like, way back. I should put it into this indentation? Crowdon immediately, like, just eats Riolu. Oh, we are so dead. Watch out, step back, everyone. Oh, we are so fucked. We're so fucking dead. There's no way. There's no way. We're so fucking dead. Hey.
Hey, the fog is gone.
The sky cleared. The sunlight's harsh. I think fire-type moves will be more effective in this environment. Hey, look. Both of you. Up, look up.
Hey, what's that?
That's what the fog was hiding. It's no wonder Fog-bound Lake evaded discovery for all this time. We were just wandering around in circles, too.
So you're saying Fogbound Lake is up there?
Yeah, that's what I think, anyway. Fog-bound Lake has to be up there. Oh, that's sick as fuck. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Would you like to save your adventure? Yes. It's one of my favorite arts in the game. So pretty. It's so pretty. It's so good.
Hey, this is no time to be gawking. I'll let everyone in the guild know. You two go on ahead.
Love this part of the game so much. It's good. It's really good so far. I really like this expedition. I hope there's a couple more in this. Like a rule of 3 for video games. Let's move on, human. Onward to Fogbound Lake. Oh. Hold it. You brutes. Good job. You solved the mystery. You're no longer of use to us.
Well, swipe the treasure thanks to you.
You fiends. That's why you joined the expedition. You planned this all along. You expected anything less? We're pieces of shit. Sorry to say it, but we'll have to get rid of you right here. I'll make you eat those words. We'll stop you from getting to Fogbound Lake. You've already forgotten our last showdown. Let me remind you how you lost to Coughing and me. You were destroyed by our Noxus gas special combo. Gulp. Is this going to be an actual fight now, or are they just going to kill us again? You are destined to fail again. Enough talking. Take this, me and Coughing's noxious gas. Whoa, wait for me. Is this Bidoof? What? Perfect apple. Perfect apple. I finally got you. My perfect apple. If my perfect apple went away, I would. Oh. You two. And my friends too. Everyone's all together. Yay. Guildmaster, what are you doing here? Huh? What am I doing? I was taking a walk in the forest. Then my perfect apple went rolling and rolling away from me. So I ran and ran and ran, and here I am. Oh yes,
You two shouldn't be dawdling here, should you?
What?
You two have a job, don't you? To explore the forest, right? Go on then, off you go.
But
You don't want to listen to your guild master? Boo! Boo! Hurry, go explore. Hurry, get exploring.
okay. Let's go, human.
Good luck. Oh, I hope we get some good news soon. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Guild master.
What's the matter, friend?
We were thinking we should go explore as well.
Oh, that's alright. I can't trouble my friends like that. We'll let those two go exploring. Let's wait for their report. La 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 la.
Chief, this is getting really weird. I say we just kill this guy and go on.
Team E thought's gonna beat us to the prize if we don't do something. What do we do?
We have to do something. We had no choice. We'll take down Wigglytuff right now. Oh, they're dead. They're dead. They're so dead. Then we'll chase down Team E-Thoughts.
But do you think it'll be alright?
Wigglytuff is like...
Wigglytuff is like creepy.
Let's kill this guy and find his weed stash. Don't worry about it. He's no big deal. Besides, rumor has it Wigglytuff is an unbelievably precious treasure.
Oh, really? Treasure? Let's kill this guy and loot his corpse.
That's right. I was planning on mugging him for it anyway, so this is a good opportunity. Hey, coughing, prepare for the noxious gas special combo. You got a fart brewing in you.
La 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 la.
Wigglytuff is really gonna get it. And then they were vaporized. No hard feelings. But the great and famous explorer Wigglytuff is finished. Cha! Uh-oh, fairy type is weak to poison.
The mystery of Fogbound Lake.
Hey, I see it, human. See, there's a big fissure. Oh. 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 I guess we can enter through here. Is that steam? I wonder if it's gonna be really hot in there. But it's too late to get cold feet. I'm shaking with anticipation, human. What awaits inside? What awaits us on the top? I can't even imagine what's in store for us. We're heading into a place where no one has ever gone before. Well, where nobody's memories have, like, you know, where nobody's remembered. That makes my pulse race. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Let's go, human. Let's go inside and climb upward. Alright. Check storage. Actually. Store. Alright, I'm just gonna go, we'll organize, don't need that, don't need that. I don't need all those apples. Don't need the big apple. I'm gonna store the gummies. So Store that, store that. No, I'll keep one Pekka Berry just in case. Blast Seed, Reviver Seed, Heal Seed, Sleep Seed, Warp Seed, Drought Seed. Okay. Store. Alright, let's go. Let's save. Save. Let's try our best, human. Oh, it'd help if I was... We're good. We're good. Oh yeah, I was grooving a second ago. When this first kicked in, I was vibing. My pulse is racing. I have high blood pressure. Smell toast. Can't feel my arm. Let's go. Back at the Groudon statue.
Psst. Hey, Chief. What's going on? Something wrong?
Chief. Hey, Chief. You've been staring him down for how long now? Come on. Let's you and I give him a double dose of the old noxious. Let's double team him with an ass blast.
This is one of the first real bangers of the game, IMO. All the OST. Yeah. I think, that second cave, Drenched Bluff, I think it was, that really got me. I think that was pretty cool too. Dear friends, what's wrong? You've been making such scary faces at me. This guy is tough. Really tough. I get it. You're trying to make me laugh with silly faces. I bet I can make you laugh too. Trying to do jokes and stuff, real like Stephen Wright, if anybody remembers that stand-up comedian. Blobble, blobble, blap. Blap? Blobble, blobble, blop.
Come on, Chief. I can't take this whole scene. This whole weird scene is freaking me out. He's weird.
Okay then, this isn't working, and we're out of options. Hey, Wigglytuff. What is it? Name is Rodney Dangerfield. That's not something.
I get no respect.
Stay in his time.
I get no respect, I tell you.
Nah. So Stephen Wright was a comedian from like the 80s and 90s whose whole thing was and he's talked about it a lot. He had like really severe like depression and mood swings. He and his brother both did. And they both dealt with it in different ways. His coping mechanism for his like severe like depression and mood swings and stuff was stand-up comedy. And like he got into comedy and all of his stuff was really dry, really monotone. Like one of his jokes was I'm thinking about getting a tattoo of I want to get a tattoo of myself over my entire body. I want to get a tattoo of myself over my entire body, but about 2 inches taller. Like it's not funny, but like the way he delivered it, I do really like a lot of his material. But did he get an animated dog movie? No. No. No hard feelings, but you're going down. Take this. A noxious gas special. Double team him with the ass blast. Straight from me in the coughing. And then they died. Everybody died. Oh, there's a Farfetch'd there. Oh, that Farfetch'd model is ass. I'll be the first to say that's the first bad model I've seen in this game. Oh no. Slug my nuts. Get out of the way here. I fucking love Slugma. I can't lie. Magby! So I've talked about it a lot. I think Gen 2 and Gen 3 had very low resides in the same space of dread in the back of my head. It's just Rover Dangerfield. I've talked about it before where like Gen 2 and Gen 3 have some of like my favorite fire designs. Slugma, Magcargo, Numel, Camerupt, Magmar to an extent. Well, that was Gen 1, but like Cyndaquil I think is one of the coolest fire starters. I just have such a like fire is not one of my favorite types, but fire Pokemon from Gens 2 and 3 way up there. I really don't like that Farfetch'd. Talking about birds. Yeah, some of the sprites are a miss. They've done Typhlosion dirty the past few years. In Arceus, wasn't Typhlosion Fire Ghost? In Legends Arceus, didn't they make Typhlosion Fire Ghost? I think he's better in Scarby. His flames are always on in battle now, I think, and in Arceus. Yes. Sick. Like, if it wasn't for how cute Chikorita was, I definitely probably would have picked Cyndaquil as, like, my starter. Went from a sick, fair-looking, badass Fire Weasel, and now every sprite is just him awkwardly standing at 2 feet and almost no flames. Yeah. Typhlosion in the 3D model looks like... Have you ever picked up a cat before, like, under its, like, front armpits, and its arms are just, like, out like that? And it's, like, it's, like, on its hind legs. That's how Typhlosion looks. They updated his model in Scarby to look less dopey looking. Still think Stadium 2 model is cooler. I'm not ringing a bell. I've seen Stadium and Stadium 2. I never played them. Brine. Yanma? It just wants to give the enemy a hug. Yeah, that's it. Numel! Please join my team. Please be my friend. Please be my friend. Please be my friend. Please be my friend. I know I don't need any more fire Pokemon on my team. I have Chimchar. I have a fire Pokemon for the team. I want Camerupt. I fucking love Camerupt. I only remember because they reused the stadium models in Coliseum. I had so every now and then I'll do like I'll fiddle around just for, you know, trying to. First random shiny in Scarlet was Numel. Nice. I love shiny Camerupt. I think shiny Camerupt looks so cool. So sometimes I'll like fiddle around with that idiot, trying to like keep my kind of that part of that creativity part of my brain going. I'll try and think of like, if I were to design something for Pokemon, what would I want it to be? What would I want it to look like, you know? And one idea I had was for a regional variant of Numel and Camerupt, water ground named Flumel and Geyserupt. And instead of volcanoes on Camerupt's back, they like spew like, you know, steam and water. I would love, or I guess it would be more of a divergent species with how they've been doing like the new Pokemon stuff. I guess it would be a divergent species. Bloomal and Geyser up. Hooray! Good, I leveled up. Somewhere around here, there's gonna be a... Pancakes were worth it? Hell yeah. Oh shit, okay. After this dungeon, I gotta go. We'll do this dungeon, we'll do the next, like, cutscene and stuff, and then I gotta dip, but... Cricketune jump scare. Cricketune jump scare. Too late? I didn't fuck them up that badly despite burning oil incident. Fuck you mean too late? We must be getting close to the top. Grow. Hey, what was that? Grow. Is this Groudon? Did we awaken Groudon? What would Groudon be doing underground? Did you hear that? Did I just imagine that or not? Well, anyway, we're almost there. Let's keep going. Oh, is this like an in-between floor? Is this... How deep does it go? How deep does it go? Would you like to go on? I'm gonna save it. Just have... Yeah, rest Chingling. I need to arrest Chingling. Hello? Fucking around the sauna while Chingling is at large. Alright, I actually think I'm gonna call it here. I'm looking at the time. Yeah, I gotta get going soon. This is a good place to call it, I think. I'd like to play a little bit more. I'll probably be back. Oh, I want to stream at least... Yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, Celt. I'll definitely be back later this week. Not tomorrow. Not Wednesday. Thursday? What day? What? I'll be back. I'll be back later this week. With some more of this. We'll finish this up and keep going. I want to thank people for hanging out. I always super appreciate it. You guys know I do. If you want to catch these live and join the lovely people in chat, just follow me over on Twitch. It's the easiest way to know when I go live. But there's also a Discord where we usually just hang out, shit posts. Yeah, see you later, Dragon. Have a good morning. I think it's morning over there for you. So have a great rest of your day. It's midnight. So it's morning. It's morning. It's technically morning. Yeah, if you want to join the lovely people in chat, follow me on Twitch. You'll know when I go live. The Discord has go live notifications, and that's also where we kind of talk about what to play next. So if you want your voice heard, if you want me to play something in particular, you can, wait, I fixed this? You fixed what? Oh my god. Nightbot. Socials. Oh my god, thank you, Mew. Oh my god. I didn't even know about that. Yeah, all that stuff. The YouTube community page. Twitter has some go live notifications. I'm trying not to use it as much anymore, but you'll at least have like go live notifications there. I feel like a week ago, I think. Well, thank you. Thank you. Muse the best. Can we get a hand for all the mods in chat? Can we get a little round of applause for all the mods? Thank you. I think Mew and Blaze, are you still here? Can we get a little clap for mods? But yeah, I think that's everything. I gotta run down the list. Okay, there's the Discord. Follow me on Twitch. There's the YouTube, where the VODs go. There's the Twitter. I think that's it. I gotta go. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out. I super appreciate you guys. You know I do. I love doing this, and it's slowly but surely becoming a viable source of income for me. And hopefully I'd be able to like get to do this more and stuff. That would be awesome. I got stuff cooking, you know. I got other things I want to play. Other stuff might be drip fed onto the YouTube channel, so you know, make sure you keep an eye on that. But be good, be kind, treat people the way you want to be treated, and I'll catch you in the next one.